What is up, everyone? How's it going? Today, I am going to be dropping probably the most sauce I've ever dropped on here. I'm going to be pretty much telling you guys how I would go about becoming a full-time trader again, how I would go about starting, if I had to start all over again. And I'm kind of going to break it down, in increments and steps, just so you guys understand, exactly what you need to do if you want to, do this long term. So the first step, step one is, in the beginning, you don't have much money, you're just getting into trading. What is the first thing you will do? You get a job, bro. You have to get a job. This is a non-negotiable. You can't go into trading without a job. Like, that's really as simple as it is. Maybe you'll have like another income source, but like you need an income source. So the easiest way to do that, bro, go to like Chipotle, apply, send in your application. Yes, you're gonna have to put on the hat. You're gonna have to get a job. Every single trader I know has been through this. I've been through this. You're going to need to get a job. You need a source of income. You can't, you know what I mean? Like, there's no other way around it. Now, okay, you have a source of income. Now, what do you start doing? Well, you start learning about trading. You start learning how to trade. You start, putting in some effort, understand what you're actually getting at, all while you are working your job, right? Now, ideally, you want to pick a job that's gonna be later in the afternoon so it doesn't mess with your trading schedule, which is gonna be in the morning. So in the beginning, again, learn as much as you can. If you're just learning, maybe the first month, you can have a job whenever. But after that, after maybe like a month of learning or just getting a bunch of education in, that's when I'd say, okay, hop on demo and start trading. So hop on demo, start trading, and each morning, right, give yourself a set rule, a set, guidelines to follow to execute on demo. Even though it's paper trading, it's not real money, you're gonna execute the exact same way you would at scale with real money. I would do that for around 2 weeks. Some people say a lot longer, and I would not recommend it. The reason why is the harder part about trading is psychology. It's actually not the trading aspect. Now, what I mean by that as well is probably 2 weeks of consistency, profitability. I think that is more than enough. From there, that's when I would recommend hopping into your first funded account. You're probably gonna blow the first account, it's fine. It's like 50 or 80 bucks. The goal from that first account is to pass and get a payout, understand the way the firm works, the way the rules work, completely understand what you're getting in at, make sure you got everything down, you're able to follow your plan with, capital on the line, even though it's not a lot. So you're gonna pass that account, you're going to get a payout. Again, very, very simple. And again, this could take as long or as short as you make it. Some people, it takes a very, very long time to get to this point. And the reason why is, bro, they literally just can't stick to their plan. And you can do what I did and just overcomplicate everything for multiple months and just lose a lot of money. Or you can actually follow your fucking system and get there relatively quickly, right? Now, you just got your first payout. You just got some money from trading. What do? Actually, what do you not do? You don't fucking quit your job, bro. You don't quit your job the second you have had $1 or a couple $1,000s from trading. That is the worst thing that you can do. That is instantly how you stop yourself from getting to stage 2, where what's stage 2 gonna be? Oh, you actually take that money, you reinvest it back into what made you the money. Is that crazy, guys? When you make some money from a skill, you reinvest it back into the skill. Isn't that insane to think about? Wow, it's how business works, it's how trading works, it's how anything works, bro. You reinvest it back into the skill, you don't quit your job, you keep that hat on, you keep the, I don't even know what they'd be wearing. You keep that on and you continue working your job. Now, okay, you got a payout, you reinvested it back into, more accounts. What do you do now? You replicate this at scale. There's nothing different. You execute your system. And you keep on following it to a T. Now you're scaling up. You're just taking these same trades, you're doing the same shit, except you're making more money, bro. It's relatively, not relatively, it really is that simple. The only difference is you're putting up more risk because you're buying, more expensive accounts, you're buying multiple accounts, you're putting up more risk on the table. That's why in the beginning I say start with something small, just to secure that initial return on investment, understand you can do it, and then you invest more. That's what this game is. That's what this game is. That's step 2. Now, you're reinvesting it back into accounts. You're getting more money back. This is where you're probably going to have your first 5-figure, withdrawn month. So you're probably going to hit your first like 10K month and think you're on top of the world. Oh, crazy, blah, blah, blah. This is good. I'm glad. I'm happy for you. But don't think you fully just, I made it, blah, blah, blah. Because the thing that will happen, this is the stage where a lot of people will quit their job, think they're on top of the world, and start spending their money on random BS. This is how you never make it out of step 2, bro. Of step 2, right? A lot of people dream of getting to step 2. It's like, I just withdrew so much. Like, I just had 10K a month. Like, yeah. That's how you mess everything up, bro. That is the stage that will get a lot of people, because they'll get comfortable. They'll think they're that guy. They'll start spending money. A lot of people will spend all their money, and see like, holy shit, like I just spent everything I made. That is the last thing you do. Once you get that first, decent withdrawal, you get that first, heavy proof of concept, you don't want to just say, okay, I'm not going to reinvest back to myself. No, keep on doing this for a couple of months. Okay, now you've actually had a couple more months. You're being consistent. You're consistently making money. Okay, 3-4 months consistently. Okay, now this is where I can say, all right, yes, you can quit your job. Yes, you can go into trading, but what should you do now? Now you have capital. You have capital. You have a consistent income, a relatively consistent income each month, and it's a decent amount, definitely a lot more compared to any single job you guys can get if you are at a young age, especially if you guys are 18, 19, 20. The monthly income you're gonna get is bigger than any other job you can have, like at that young age. So you guys are doing really well for yourself. But what do you not do? You don't go and buy some stupid shit, guys. You don't go and buy a car. You don't go do this. You don't ruin yourself. The goal is to set yourself up for life, bro. So what do you do from here? Now you have capital. You can play with it how you want. You either invest it and start building a personal account. That's going to be more risk on. This is when you start going risk on. You're making money every single month, and you're going to start allocating it to more risk on, something that is going to help you scale up. Whether that is a live account, investing into a live account, whether that is investing into any other investments. For example, guys, I've been heavy in crypto. I've invested a lot of money in crypto. I've made 6 figures profit off crypto because what did I understand? Okay, I made some money. What am I gonna do? Leverage that money. It's a lot easier to take 50K and turn it to 100, 200, 300K than it is to take $1,000 and turn it into 50K. It's literally just leverage, but it is going to be more risk on, guys. That is how this game works. You have cash flow, you have capital. Now you have a base. Once you guys get to that point, there is no reason you should ever go broke. But a lot of people do. Why? They get comfortable, they start spending money, they think they're set, they run up 6 figures or something, they I'm fine. They start spending money like an idiot. No, you reinvest it, you guys actually build stuff. You have to realize trading is an hour and a half out of your day. You're spending an hour and a half. And at scale, you're probably going to be making as much as a doctor, maybe even more, that went to school for 8-12 years. I want you guys to realize how insane that is. Now you have 14 hours, dude. 14 hours. You can figure out something else to do with that added income, bro. Like, you can figure out somewhere to invest. You can figure out something like, what are you passionate about? What do you want to do as well? Like, you guys have this opportunity. You have this high income skill. You have so many opportunities to scale yourself up, but you don't just sit there and you spend all your money. And like, that is the worst way to scale up, bro. So you have to understand there's multiple phases. There is multiple phases to this journey. And the whole time, what do you not do? You don't start giving yourself false dopamine. You don't start buying stupid stuff, because just as easily as we make that money, even easier it can be taken away if you're an idiot. I've seen so many people run up like 100K trading, and what do? They spend 80K of it on some BS, bro. They spend 80K of it, and now they're left with barely anything, where instead of doing that, you could have probably invested 50K and made back 300K, bro, if you were smart. You guys have to understand, you have to delay your gratification. You have to delay your gratification. I know you guys see stuff. You guys see a lot of stuff. You guys see stuff online, guys buying cars. I did not buy a car until I had my first 6-figure month, bro. And yes, you can afford a car at 10, 20K a month, but you have to delay your gratification. You guys have to think long-term, bro. So I hope you guys were able to, gather some information on this video and not be an idiot. And that's pretty much it for this video. If you guys want to talk to me, learn more from me, you guys can join the Discord in the bio. I linked it down below, and I will catch you guys in the next video.